everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Good morning for me. 9:04. I'm here with Moose. Hi, Moosey. How you doing? Did I drop something? Why are you so interested? What are you doing? Actually asking. Hi. That's the puppy. That's a chunky mug. My cup, big cup. Crinkle means business. Hi, Hazel. Hello. I can't help but notice I don't have any game sound. I have alert sound. Thank you, Daxon, for the 11-month race sub. Diva Nutty slays the house down. Boots. Yes, God. You get one. Hello. Oh, man. We're turning on sound. That's going to be a good start. Good morning. Yes, queen. I was trying to explain to Flabby why some people groan when other people say slay the house down, Boots. And I was trying to say that it's just kind of a little bit old-fashioned at this point, almost. It's like when millennials, or maybe not even millennials, but like when people still say epic fail. It's not that anything went wrong with it. It's just that it was a moment. It was a while ago. I'm going to, I guess, log in. That's a good start. Do you like the sword? I was talking yesterday about how I find this one menacing. Love your vids. Always go to them first for info on new content. Thank you, Nolan. I did something terrible last night. I did Ultra Fangs for my quest with my friends. It went great. Good stuff. Bladestorm, still working. But I forgot to talk to some chick. I forgot to talk to some lady before I went in and did the dungeon. And due to this oversight, my quest was not on the stage where it could have been completed. Still, well, now maybe I think they want me to do it. I think I went back and talked to her afterwards. But I did the whole dungeon, no credit. And of course the dungeon's, well, I guess it's reset now. It was done yesterday. I could do it again. I don't know that I will. We'll think about it. Think about that. Did the same. You know what's sad is Flabby did it too, and he told me that he had done it well before I ever did it. So I heard this story, I went, oh man, that sucks. I went, and then I went and did the exact same thing. I have not a single excuse, not a crumb of an excuse do I have. Some things just stay in the lexicon despite when they originated, like cool. Some things do. Some things don't. You can head back in and talk to her at the beginning. They still want me to repeat the dungeon, though. They want me to repeat the dungeon. It's not going to count until I do it again. That quest is so confusing. I have ADHD. I have no idea what you're talking about. Morning. Baseline gay lingo that your mom says when you come out to her. Yep. Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. Just got the vibrant petal wing on my first attempt. On your first attempt! Congratulations! That's crazy! Just got a little bond companion pet to... Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Coffee. You got the little mon pet to drop while hunting rares for mount chances. Very nice. Did Nemesis today? Single question mark. Was very fun. Same thing too. Okay, I'm glad that there's dozens of us. There's probably more than dozens of us. It's pretty easy to do. But I had days to fix that error. I had so much time. Let me do this one, and then execute, and then Bladestorm. I think that's my opener. You know, trinkets notwithstanding. It works better when she doesn't, like, leave, but what are you gonna do? I was baffled. I have 0 luck with most mounts. I watched a missed stream, and you were petting your black kitty in front of your black shirt, and now I need a black shirt with nothing but cat eyes in the front, H and G on the back. Big green tiki kitty eyes. Oh, he's so cute and pretty. He's so handsome and special. He waits very politely in the morning. He'll be sleeping in bed with me, and he'll just kind of wake up before I do, and he'll just wait calmly until he knows I'm awake. And then once I've reached out to pet him to tell him that I'm awake, then he starts like trilling and purring and chirping, and he comes up like by my head and he'll snuggle up into my armpit. And Tiki does a funny thing where he doesn't just lay down, he kind of falls over. He does a very emphatic flop. Oh, and it's so nice. It's so sweet. He's a nice guy. What do you want? I can't do too much new stuff today because I don't have 2 brain cells to rub together. I'm still working on raid guides. I might look at some footage today. I'm probably not going to sit and edit a whole thing because I don't have one ready for editing. And I don't think I trust myself to write a video while streaming. Just because of, again, the brain cell issue. Sure. Yeah, I guess I could pick that up. Oh, Boost is in his bed. I did not open my egg. That would be on my priest, huh? Let's go open the egg. You're right. That should have hatched. The heaviness of the flop dictates how happy he is. I have a Google Doc of add-ons that you can see there. Let's go see. Let's go look at the egg. Melts your heart. Hit 100 tries in the same character for the second ever song mount since installing Rarity again. Got a dog that does that kind of flop, except she does it from the arm of the couch down onto me. Bedcam stat, pretty please, right? He's a baby boy. You can see him. He's just very small and fuzzy and a little bit jelly bean shaped. Mom, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't even have to click the egg to open it. It just popped into my bags. I logged in. I saw in my chat log, you receive item Nether Swept Drake. Here it is. I could sell it for a copper. I won't. That would be funny, though. That would be almost worth it if I could find some angle to spin that into content, but I think it would be just wasteful. Nether Swept Egg. Oh, bye, Moose. Bye, buddy. I also think if I set up a webcam, he would leave immediately. I think Moose doesn't like the paparazzi. Yeah, that sure is a dragon. Do we know how many you've finished? So I'm working out a 7 right now because Ulatek is a later me problem because I don't have footage of him. He wasn't in testing. So out of 7, I've got 4 completely done. So I've got 3 left to do between today and tomorrow. But I don't work completely linearly. I do a lot of prep before I ever like start one of the videos. So like for all of the 3 I still have done, the title animation graphics done, the thumbnails are done, which takes a while for me. And all of the screenshots of all of the boss abilities and dungeon journals are done. And I also have like an outline or like a list of all of the abilities in a Google Doc that's like kind of a script skeleton for each of them. So I'm not starting completely from scratch. But I do have 3 left to do between today and tomorrow. I think maybe I don't go to yoga this week. Baba B5, thank you for the 41-month resub. Appreciate it very much. I guess I could hang out here and wait for Dame Bloodshed to spawn again. Might take a few minutes. Maybe we do another character first and then come back. What color your hair? Son's favorite color was orange when he was a kid. Did that color? Aw, that's cute. Is the Arms Warrior nerfed Bladestorm going to really hurt their DPS? Probably. You know more about it than I do. I don't really worry about balance. It's a losing game to get pressed about it. Like what are you gonna do? It's the number go up, number go down. Nerf bad, buff bad. Like it's good. You just gotta get off that train. You just gotta not worry about it. I don't even look. I don't even look anymore. Let's grab somebody who's not on Lightbringer. Let's grab Crawdad. Any dungeon raid mounts from old content you have yet to get? Probably depends on how we define old content. Like, certainly. There's a few raid mounts, actually, from, like, BFA and Shadowlands raids that I didn't get. Even though I tried to the greatest of my abilities during Collector's Bounty, I didn't get the Nizoth mount or the Sylvanas mount. Did not grab any new shirts from Free T-Shirt Day. Oh, that's sweet, Siren. That's nice of you to say. Maybe it's time for another fish after finishing these as a reward. Another fish. Like going fishing or getting a fish from my fish tank. Because I actually was thinking about, I'm not going to do anything right now because I can't be bothered. And I feel like with aquariums, if you're not fully feeling it, don't touch anything. Don't get anything new if you're not, like, really excited about it. But, I told you my Epistogramma died. And now all that's in that tank is the Rasboras, which are doing great, and then Barbara, who's immortal. And now that there's no more cranky man on the bottom of the tank, I could do Corridoras. I could do a bristlenose pleco. I could do something else, but those are probably the two things I'd be picking between because I don't have anything on the bottom and I have lots of available space in the tank. It's pretty understocked right now. I'm gonna go check for Doom Bloodshed. That's the one. Got invincible during Collector's Bounty. I was shocked. Hello from Barbados. Hello. Sitting in queue for the last 25 minutes, waiting for this raid to start. Ooh. That's a long time. We love our Cory cats. I used to have panda Cory cats. The problem now, though, is that I would want a school of probably 8 or more of them. And they want $12 to $15 each before tax now. It's expensive to get a school of Cory cats. I don't remember them being that spendy, just the regular ones, but they are. Which is fine. Maybe I don't need them. I got the WoW posters in the back from the Blizzard Gear Store about almost 10 years ago now. I did a big gear store haul in 2017 back when they sold those. Ours just keep breeding. We have a 75 gallon. Ho ho. I only have a 20 long. What type of Cory cats do you have? Like I said, I've done pandas before. I like false Julii Corys. Green. Oh, cool. Those are really pretty. Had pandas in the past too, though. Need a collector's bounty for dragonflight stuff? I need my little fire owl guy, right? How does it feel to be free from the midnight rare mount farming? I've been at it for weeks. I still only have 2. Well, on one hand, they have added 2 new mounts to the new zone. I haven't really started farming those yet, but they're waiting. Honestly, I wasn't happy at all. I know that's disappointing, but I was a little sad that I was out of rare mounts to farm because I was having so much fun doing it. And I know that sounds fake, but I was genuinely kind of bummed and a little lost when I finished it because I was like, well, now what do I do? That was nice. I liked doing that. I knew how to do that. It was going well. Now what? Back to the drawing board. I am making season 2 raid guides. They're coming up. I haven't published them yet. I was gonna dump them all pretty much right end of day Monday or early Tuesday when the raid actually opens. But they're being uploaded, and the ones that are done are in a playlist that you can kind of peek at. A few people have found it. If you look at my playlist on my YouTube channel, the newest one is for Venomous Abyss, and you can see the videos I've done so far that way. Farm Corrosive Souls. I felt bad for Hazel. The abyss of no mount to farm was palpable. It also happened, I think, an hour into stream or something like that. So I had a good amount of time left to fill, and I didn't have any ideas that were resonating with me. And the last thing I want to do is try and figure out something that I don't know that I want to do. Especially because learning stuff is hard on stream. When you're when you're watching and reading chat and you're aware that you're being filmed and you're playing the game, you don't have the most mental capacity, and remembering stuff kind of goes straight out the window. It's not because I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. It's just hard when you're streaming to internalize stuff and actually process it. Some people are probably better at it than me, but I'm terrible. Brain wouldn't let me start the Isles without finishing Zolomon Sojourners. That was the first thing I did on patch. Yeah. And then with any WoW project, I want to make sure it's something that I want to do. I don't want to do something just because someone tells me to. And I know that I will never be able to do everything that there is anymore. So just because they added a farm doesn't mean that I'm going to do it. I'm fully not just opting out of stuff. Now I'm opting into stuff. So we'll do things one at a time. Right now I'm kind of happy just to camp Dame Bloodshed and drink some coffee. I need the pet. This is why I'm camping this rare. I do not yet have the Princess Bloodshed pet. I do not wish to purchase it. I would like for it to drop for me, so I'm camping her. That day we ended stream by casually strolling through the neighborhood. That was so cozy. Also, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we hopped on the wagon that goes around the neighborhood and just kind of took in the sights a bit. That was nice. Sulaweo89, thank you for the 36-month resub, 3 years. Holy smokes, appreciate it very much. Thank you. Good morning, Hazel. Good morning. You can sell it. I got it twice just sitting around next to my pets. Yeah, you can sell them. They're decently valuable. Even Steven with a 60-month resub. Happy almost season 2. Happy almost season 2. I'm gonna see if my foot oven's on. My feety's a little cold. Tips for rare farm when almost all of my alts are on the same full realm. Not a whole lot to do. You can try war mode, and you can try popping in and out of war mode to check that way. But aside from that, you're just camping them. It's, I guess, off hours. You don't have to do it just during stream hours like I did. So you could, if you are on at a weird time of day, like you wake up super early in the morning, which is probably healthier than staying up super late at night, you may have better luck finding like a lap of them. But still, you're gonna clear it, and then you will have killed them on your realm. And unless you get lucky and zone into another shard, you could do it in war mode and then not in war mode, and then you're kind of out. They do respawn, but they take a few minutes. I would do it at off hours if I were you, though. Yay for free t-shirt day? And find Ivy, thank you very much for the gift sub. Appreciate it. I do not have the 2 new mounts in the new rare island. I have done almost none of the new content yet. I will get to some of it probably next week. I might do some rares today. I could maybe be talked into doing some rares today. But I don't want to hear a word about anything new. I don't have any room for anything new on brain yet. I gotta finish raid guides before I think about anything else. And I feel like my brain is like a damp, soggy cloth, and I'm just trying to like squeeze just what's left out of it. And it's going pretty good, but like, oh man. I woke up this morning and I got out of bed and I was like dizzy. Which is weird. I think I slept. I was feeling strange. Read a book while camping. Reading a book, good idea. Just imagine the rares in the Quelled Isle living an idyllic life. Little do they know in the weeks to come, Hazel will appear in the horizon to farm them. You just see a little gnome silhouette poke over the edge, dripping in blood. Yeah, I'm gonna farm the mounts for the new rares at some point. I'm just not prepared to like formally start it yet. Did you just say we could talk you into doing something? Oh, man. I don't know. You need some backwards reverse psychology to get that done. Do I have fishing? I don't. Got one already? Holy. Open water fishing in the Cursed Isle? Haven't tried that yet. I could do that. Do you ever think of going full Ripley again? That I don't know what it means. What could Ripley mean? I had a family member who had a dog named Ripley growing up, but that can't be what you're talking about. There's Believe It or Not. The only thing I connect in my mind to Ripley's Believe It or Not are people with like exceptionally long finger and toenails. And that's not really my legacy either. Aliens. Aliens. Oh, you mean shaving my head? Oh, that was a roundabout way of getting there. I see what you're getting at now. Maybe one day. I'm not planning anytime soon. I think this is working fine. I can have the colored hair and I can just squinch it up into a bun and not worry about it for the most part. It's not quite as not annoying as just being bald, but it gets me significantly less grief, so. New to the channel and a bit confused with transmogs. Are they broken? My Drakthir randomly displays the wrong transmogs. Drakthir are a bit funny. Their dragon form should never display anything more than belt, shoulders, and cloak, and maybe helmet. But it should show your transmog in visage form, and if it's not doing that, it's probably just buggy. We've had a new patch recently. Stuff gets broken for sure. In the growing stage, not long enough to put back in anything, and it feels wild. Yeah. I'm lucky in that my natural hair texture is quite curly. I have like three C ringlets maybe, and when it's short and it's growing out, it just turns into kind of like a curly mop. It's kind of cute, and then you get mullet, which is very stylish these days, so that's fine. Love a mullet. The Buzzcut Coalition will always welcome Hazel should she decide to become enlightened again. I feel so comforted knowing that if I ever feel like I just need to make my life easier, I always have that option available to me. Can do it. Can always do it. Oh, there she is. Hello, ma'am. Would you like to drop me a pet? Straight as a string, fine hair. Isn't it so nice to wash and dry it when it's super short, though? It's so fast. Hair word math sorcery 3C. If you don't know, you don't need to know. I wouldn't worry about it. It's, there's certain, like, I don't want to say codes, but indicators for different types of hair curls and textures. Like, ranging from kinky and coily to, like, just loose and wavy. Basically how curly your hair is. Or, like, what type of curl your hair has. She didn't drop the pet, did she? No, she would tell me she did. Hi, Hazel. What are you up to today? Hi, Cameron. What am I up to? Right now, I'm just kind of camping Dame Bloodshed and a couple of characters for the pet. I might get up to something else at some point. Just kind of a nice place to hang out and have some coffee and talk to you guys. Kick back a little bit. I was gonna do, so I did this one, Or did I? No, I didn't. I was waiting and then I decided to get on Crawdad instead. MX Lumavane, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. Drop chance in the pet, I've also been trying to get it. Seems a little tiny bit rare. I don't know what the rate is, but it doesn't seem super crazy common. Transmogs the bottom half of the character, leaves the chest bare with no shoulder mogs. Appears in dungeons, reverts. Yeah, that sounds super broken. That's annoying. Maybe situations enabled without wanting them enabled? That could be it. I would maybe check your situations tab and just reset everything. Used to get perms all the time in the 80s. There are different rod colors, white being the biggest, and I think blue is the smallest. And perms are scary. Perms frighten me. I don't think I'd ever have a cost to get one because my hair does that all by itself, whether I wanted to or not. But there's some pretty serious chemical business going into those. I had a keratin treatment, like a Brazilian blowout done a few times to my hair, which is not the same thing. It's the same idea though, I think. Anethera, thank you for the 6-month resub. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so I didn't kill this one yet, so we can. And this character can actually fish, so I can fish while I wait. Abioxocube, thank you for the 44-month resub. Thanks, guys. Shucks. Making me blush over here. Are perms still much of a thing? I always go back to the 80s with moms getting the classic spherical mom perm that was fashionable. They definitely exist. I think people nowadays are a little bit more aware of the damage they do to your hair. So people are less likely to... Some people will still do it, but it's definitely more of like a choice. Please give us insight on your perspective on these housing players that started to flood us with Patreons for donations for playing the game. Well, how are they flooding you? Like, they're not coming to your house, I guess. They're not... They're presumably not calling your phone. They're just kind of, like, on their own web pages with their creations. Like, I don't think anyone should feel pressured to donate to anybody, but the fact that it exists doesn't, I don't think, constitutes harassment. Takes a lot of time and effort. Want to hear your thoughts. They're, especially now that they're able to share blueprints, they're effectively creating a product and they're looking for tips for that. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying. Somebody might want a blueprint that a housing creator has made, or they might want to follow a tutorial. It's not so much that they did the house, it's that they're sharing it kind of thing. They're spamming socials. You can unfollow them. You can unfollow anybody on social media. You could even close the tab. I think people are allowed to post, assuming it's not like a hate crime or doxing. I think they can post whatever they like, right? I don't know. I see where you're coming from, but I can't. I'm not really with you. Like by that virtue, I have places people can support me. I have people can support me on YouTube. People can support me on Twitch. It's people do. I appreciate it. Am I harassing people? I hope not. But it's just kind of part of the business. I unfollowed 100 people. Here you go. You should never hear from them again. My grandma was a hairdresser, and I begged her to get me a perm when I was like 6. Did not have long enough hair, so it just looked like a helmet. Luckily, I could reverse it. Oh man, I feel like a lot of people have like a core memory of a traumatic haircut that they had in childhood, or like a hairstyle did not go as planned. Looks like you're drinking yerba mate. Is the metal straw, I think, gives the impression. Course, max straightness would get 3 inches long before it would start to fall. Spend the majority of my time in dragon form, not visage, just a tad annoying. Yeah. Seen some demand for housing designers. I bet they could make some gold if they're talented. Yeah. I don't think it's that different from what I do. Harass me all you want, Hazel, especially with kitty pictures. Coffee do you make? Ice, syrup, black? Drip coffee with milk. And like a sweetener, like a fake sugar situation. If we're feeling really fancy, I'll steam the milk and then I'll call it a latte, even though that's not what it is because there's no espresso involved. You don't ask for donations just because you play the game. That's exactly what I do, though. That is like exactly what streaming is. If anything, they're working harder than me because they're making, like, incredible housing things. I'm just sitting here killing Dame Planchette. How are the guides going? They're coming along. They're coming along. Yesterday I was editing, and I'm happy with how they're going. I was, like, trying to find different music to keep the groove going, and I started digging into, like, DJ sets on YouTube, despite the fact that I've never been to a party in my life. And it worked a little too well. I was too hyped. I couldn't go to sleep. I was in bed trying to get sleepy after that, and I was just... I have mained Holy Priest from Shadowlands through last patch. I'm taking a patch to be a warrior, though. I'm going to play Arms and Fury, depending. I'm a glutton for Hazel harassment. Another t-shirt idea. People trying to survive any way they can. Multiple sources of income, not only encouraged, but pressured. Yeah. I'm not gonna judge anybody for trying to make their way. Still looking for the princess cat? Willing to give it to you for free? I am looking for it. I would love for it to drop, though. I don't want, I appreciate the thought. I will keep farming it myself, though. You should sell it and make yourself some gold. At least now I have rarity tracking my attempts over here. Weird to me to judge the way people make money. It's great they can earn from hobbies, even if it seems silly to you. I am guilty of judging when someone's making money through a vector that I see as being kind of just, like, inherently harmful. Like, when people are promoting gambling, or people promoting, I don't know, like, hateful views against anybody. And that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. There's lots of people on websites like this that will make massive amounts of money by reinforcing people's, like, worst instincts, or just by, like, you know, promoting gambling or whatever. I'll judge that all I want. I think that's messed up. We're gonna do same character, different character. Honestly, Catman can barely handle it. Yeah, scalpers, exactly. Like, there's stuff that is inherently just a little bit scummy. I don't think that having a Patreon for your housing blueprints is one of them, though. Did the Nemesis boss in 3 attempts on easy difficulty. I wonder how they're gonna make double question mark harder in the most diabolical way possible. I haven't done the Nemesis boss yet. I've heard that the hard difficulty just has like an insane amount of the memory game. I have yet to even see the memory game though. I didn't watch any videos. I haven't tried it yet. What are you farming for right now? There's a pet called Princess Bloodshed that can drop off of the Dame Bloodshed rare in Eversong Woods, not too far from the city. And that's what I'm camping today. Or at least for now. For the moment. To me, paying someone for housing blueprints really isn't that different from commissioning art. Yeah, I really don't think it is. Using in-game assets for real-life money feels shady. Again, that's what I do. That's my job. I am producing videos and streams using almost exclusively in-game assets and have done so for years to pay my mortgage and feed myself. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. Still think what you do is different. I'm using rare scanner to find rares. I do think when they're like, people will sometimes sell things like plater profiles or like weak ores and stuff. I don't think there's anything. I mean, it's not my place to be the EULA judge or the TOS judge as to whether or not you're like supposed to do that. That part's not my problem. I wouldn't do it, but I don't think I judge people for doing it. I don't think I have like an ethical issue with it. It's just not something that I would do. I can't import Hazel in game like a blueprint. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's also fine to be disturbed by the practice. It's valid if you want to unfollow and block every creator that does that. That's completely your prerogative. And it sounds like you're already doing that, so I think you've solved your own problem. I'm doing another character. That's what I'm doing. Is that okay with Blizzard for them to be making real money instead of gold? That sounds like it's between them and Blizzard. Is that any of our business? Let the big company defend their own IP. They don't need vigilante lawyers caping for them. They have real lawyers. I'm sure if it's a problem for them, they would be on top of it. I think you can trust that. Oh, man. Snow Crab, here we go. Dejiara, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. Hear about the people that got Beleren removed because they used gold and RMT to buy it? Yeah, a little bit. Poor little Blizz can barely defend itself. I'm maining a warrior for season 2. I'm taking a warrior season. So I'm planning on doing this for just one patch. I'm planning on reverting back for season 3 to priest, but I'm gonna DPS this season. I am farming. Kitty cat. Dame Bloodshed for Princess Bloodshed. Blizzard took away the mounts because people paid real money for the carries instead of using gold. Good. Sounds like they're enforcing their own rules. Just seems like a weird thing to get, like, I don't know, involved in when it's not, when you're not involved in it. I guess people do. What am I doing? I'm looking for... Well, we're just hanging out over here. Want the new PvP set? Tough to grind. People are toxic in PvP. Yeah. That's true. Older people take issue with making money on the internet in various ways. We just live in different times now. Typical 9 to 5 isn't the only viable job source. There's lots of reasons to feel lots of different ways. They're all valid. Do I want to fish? Meow, hi! Meow, meow. Toonie. Hi, Mr. Tuna Cake. How are ya? Bear Bakery, thank you very much for the 82-month resub. Good morning, Hazel and chat. I am so nervous for Tuesday. It'll be my first time raiding since Castle Nathrium. Congratulations. Oh, I hope you're gonna have so much fun. 57, I think if you can make money in creative ways, that's great. Yeah. I don't think that they should be advertising it, like, in-game. Like, I don't think there should be trade chats that are like, give me money, because, like, that I think maybe crosses the line. Like, I wouldn't do that. I'm not in the game chat being like, come follow my Twitch stream. But I don't know, the fact that it exists as like a voluntary support thing, I think is completely fine. You know, they're not hunting you down. They're not like badgering you in the street. 82 months is bonkers. Are we even that old? I don't think we are. Excited for some back alley blueprint deals. Hi, Tootie. Kitty. He's being really cute. He's watching YouTube chat right now. People are always hungry for drama. I was trying to make a metaphor where I was like, if you worked at a company and you found out that, like, you know, Keith from accounting was stealing, is that any of your business? And then I thought, yes, that would be everybody's business. That would be the juiciest gossip. Of course people care. Metaphor died before I even said it. Gasp. Been watching since YouTube streams during Legion. What a big, distinguished, gentle kitty Tuna has become. It's always a Kevin, never a Keith. I was trying to think of a name that I haven't, like, recently seen in Twitch chat, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm coming for them individually. Architects of Azeroth. Discord as a selling and trading channel. They say only for in-game gold, which is fine. Blueprints for RMT. Yeah. My name is Keith. Keith Karen, always up to something. If you copy a housing blueprint, don't have everything it needs, will it work? Leave those missing spots? Yeah, exactly. It'll work. It'll leave the missing spots. It should have a list of the things that you haven't used or that you don't have there yet. Tuna, I will not let you drink from the shrimp tank. He's being calm and cute right now, but he's still, like, up to trouble. Sweetheart, you may not. Oh, you may not. Ow. Okay. I'm sorry. Tiki is so cuddly. Tuna's like, get me out of here. He's not in his cuddle era. Bro just wants to sip that brine, right? I literally bought him a fountain because I thought he just wanted the running water. And he loves the fountain. He does drink a lot from it, but he wants the shrimp water. Pre-seasoned. Why have fish water? Meow. Hey. Claws of Wrath daring to lift. If you copy from a blueprint but remove a decor and replace it with a similar decor, is it still the same decor? Blueprint Enthusiast. Yeah. I don't think that Blizzard is going to crack down crazy hard on RMT for blueprints unless it gets a ton of bad press, just because people have done RMT for WeakCores. Well, and RMT for... Well, actually, I was going to say WeakCores and, like, player profiles and stuff. People have done that for ages. But I guess that's an add-on. That's not, like, default UI. Do people do RMT for their edit mode settings? Like, if you export your UI in edit mode, do people sell that? That's, I guess, the next closest thing that I could think of. Someone must. I don't even post mine. I'm gatekeeping my edit mode because it's janky and then you guys deserve better. You guys should aspire to have UIs better than mine. Don't take mine. Mine sucks. People do RMT for literally anything. They'll try to get some bucks off a game so desperately. You don't know what kind of you don't know what kind of situation people are in. It's expensive to live. Not everyone is blessed with a lot of, you know, like a 9-to-5 with a pension and a 401k. Sometimes you gotta make it work. And they do, I think, Nagura pay well to her UI setup, if I remember correctly. Curious why you haven't jumped on the Ellesmere UI bandwagon? Well, I've never heard of it until this precise moment. And I feel like my UI's working for me. I think if it's not broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Wait and see if it's a real problem. Enough people paying for blueprints generating money for it to be an issue. Yeah. It's also like, it would be a hard thing for them to regulate. It's one of those things that once there's, like, people can leak them. Like, it's got me to do, but it's like when people, like paywall any kind of digital content. Like, someone could easily just leak it once they have it. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. I hate leaky blueprints. Plenty of streamers did sub-only UI stuff. Yeah. Saxon, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. It'll be coming up soon. Communities and channels and sites and vaults for paywalled Sims models. Or Sims mods, yeah. Yeah, it's an ecosystem. And the other side of it is that no one's going to be selling it if no one's buying it. Someone must want it. I haven't worked on my house much lately. I had some idea about trying to put together like a blueprint, like using just like vendor stuff from like the neighborhood vendors, just like really basic vendor items, and just kind of like a pre-furnished sort of generic setup. I thought that would be kind of fun because it's by nature not complicated. No luck there. That was attempt number 8. Cats for a fight. Weren't people suing each other for leaking and stealing? Annoying barrier, but there is a barrier? Yeah, there was a question. In a court of law, would you win a lawsuit where you are suing someone for allegedly leaking your WoW housing blueprint that you were RMTing for? That would be an interesting one. Well, I don't know about interesting. But they would, I don't know if you'd have a legal leg to stand on or not. This one. I'm an IP lawyer, so this is the stuff I thrive off of. I'm sure someone could sue. Whether they would win is kind of another issue. Don't think you can claim any IP protection over an alphanumeric string, even if that string represents a housing blueprint. No one wins but the attorneys. Hey, lawyers gotta eat too. Tuna's lounging on my PC right now. I used 80% vendor items on mine. Trust me, you can make it complicated. Let's go ahead back out to Dame Legend. Oh, I can probably work on my bags while I'm waiting for her if she's not up. Look at all this junk. Look at all this garbage. I thought I heard somebody did sue from all the scrolling, but at that point it was too aggressive and emotional for me to follow. Not worth getting heated about. It's weird leaving Solomon. I don't need those mounts anymore. I'll need coiled isle mounts. I guess I have a few characters that can do coiled isle. I was at first thinking that I only have one, because Crinkle's the only one who's unlocked it, but I'm imagining that the unlock of the zone is account-wide. It must be. They're not going to stop my ult from going out there now that my main has quested far enough to unlock the zone, I'm assuming. Yeah, account wide. Good, good. Good, good, good. Just not very friendly for the undergeared. Yeah, I wonder what qualifies as undergeared. Catmint would be perishing. He would die. He can't even handle these rares. My other 3 characters, I think the lowest geared one is like 260. Oh, she's up. Which I bet would be okay. One in the vault at 189 did okay. Ho, ho, ho. Like the housing changes. Hate the new big vault area. It feels like occupational therapy to me. I haven't spent a lot of time down there yet. Occupational therapy. No luck there. Blizzard putting housing items in the store. They got plenty of money, so I don't know. Yeah. Vault gets easier once you fill out the tree. Gives me heartburn, so I've just been focusing on setting up my add-ons. Have I done... one more. I don't think I'm going to do Dame Bloodshed on like every character I have, but I'm going to try and do her at least on my little set of vaults that I have here that are on different realms, and might find her up more quickly. I may or may not have spent 100 decor points inside my house for many, many pepes. The points well spent. On the new zone, all the rares level 90? Yeah, for sure. For Dame Bloodshed, that's the one I want to deal with these characters. Got the rare pet down there in the vault, had to run into a pack of elites to snag it. It was the last one I needed for the Safari achievement. Oh, nice. Oh, I wonder if I should teleport, because or Hearth or something, because I'm a mage, I can do that. I say as I use my Hearthstone. Oh. Did the new nemesis on single question mark can see double being horrible? Maybe I should try single question mark. Where is it anyway? Is it in the vaults or is it in the overworld? I might be able to do that with a few tries. But only if everybody promises to give me no advice whatsoever. I don't want a single tip. Overworld, okay. Oh, I forgot. That's fine. Let's just move on. Let's go to the new zone, huh? Northeast of the new hub. On top of the coil dial. Oh, lips sealed. Oh man, Hazel's yelling again. How many characters you have? I feel like Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls when she says the limit does not exist. 34 maybe? Something in that range. Only 4 of them are level 90. The rest of them are kind of 80 to 90 or so. It's tame compared to a lot of people in my chat, in my community. WoW streaming has a way of introducing you to some of the most dedicated people out there. They make my collection look reasonable and calm. So people set their heart to the new zone, huh? That's what people are doing? And then they use their Argentina key to get back here. I know people were doing Zolomon before that, but perhaps I should set my hearth out there. Did I set my hearth out there? No, of course not. What do you think is going to be on that new honkin' house mount? Honkin' house mount. You've lost me. I don't know what a honkin' house mount is. That is the strat until we get the portal on reset. Ooh, there's gonna be a portal. Advice? Kill it. Can we give wrong tips? Exclusively wrong tips. Oh yeah, that's right. The neighborhood portal. Well, that's okay. We can enjoy the scenic trip here. Oh, it's a new store house mount. This is like a confirmed thing. Hang on. I'm sure. Let me. I need details. Wowhead must know. Oh yeah, free T-shirt day. Should do that. WoW house mount. Hearthkeeper's wandering caravan data mine. Oh. Listed as in-game shop. Doesn't appear to be on the shop, so we're guessing if it has vendors because it looks like it's going to have vendors. I see. So it's just data mined. I'm sure that it will happen. The question is, who is sitting on those chairs on either side of it? Hearthkeeper's wandering caravan. So it looks like this. It's like an ox, like a furry ox with like a house, honestly. But you've got a chair here and presumably one on the opposite side, yeah. Where you would maybe have vendors sit. It could be just for China thing. I feel like it's time for them to add another expensive shop mount. People saying they're betting money going to be a bank NPC. I would take that bet. I would bet against that. Might be wrong. On you personal in for rested? I mean, it might just be another auction house. It might just be exactly like the Brutosaur. Or maybe it's exactly like it could just be another, like, transmog and repair. Like when they did the what was it, a bear or something like that? Yeah, it might have a new function, but it might not. If it doesn't function as a house I can build inside, it's a scam. Yeah, the data mining seems to indicate store. So I think it's confirmed none of my business. Not my problem. Dead to me. Howl's moving castle mount. If you could make your mount like a teleport stone. But your mount teleports to you. How are you going to teleport to your mount? Like using it like a Volpera camp? That would be broken. I could see them doing that. That would be broken. Just basically get a mount that lets you camp somewhere. Personal in for rested. That wouldn't have a ton of utility because you want rested when you're logged out, and your mount's not going to persist when you're logged out. Unless they fix it so if you log out on your mount, then you get rested. I don't know. This is nice trip. I can't even tell if I'm on the Coiled Isle yet or if I don't think I am. I think I'm just, yep, there we go. That was a Monizar village. This is not a fast flight path, I'll say that. 8 new t-shirts for free t-shirt day. I did hear that. Let me look up how I get them. Wow, free t-shirt day. You just show up, right? Throwing shirts in the ground can be looted or worn by players. 7 NPCs giving away free unique shirts marked on a mini-map. Newest. 8 new shirts in 2026. You can find dupes. Took me about an hour and a half to get the new shirts. Why are we doing low drop rates for a one-day holiday? Well, this makes me cranky. I think it will be over 2. It took me over 2. They know they got you. But, like, what do they gain from that? That's just unfriendly design. No one's gonna stay subbed longer because it's a low drop rate on free t-shirt day. Normally, for an event that's really short like that, it's just kind of a gimme. They don't normally do, for a one-day event, like a really, yeah, sick, twisted joy. Sadism, yeah. I think it's just bad. Like, just a bad choice. Funny to see you're still playing WoW. I think it's 15 years ago I last came here. I know, right? We're getting vintage at this point. You delete all the green shirts. That took 20 minutes. Well, that's awful. The YouTube stream sound should be fine. It's the same feed. It's the same sound feed. Is anyone else on YouTube having trouble? What's the best thing to start with getting into endgame content? They're really nice t-shirts. I guess I could look at them and see if I actually want them. Not vintage t-shirts. That would be more fun. We're looking for free t-shirt day. Wow. The new shirts. Seems okay. Oh. Summer is up. I'm trying to load my I'm trying to load the Wowhead page, and my Chrome I think is crashing. Oh, there we go. Alright, so they look like this. There's 8 shirts. You're right, some of them are nice. I like this one, this one, this one. This one. This one. Darn it. They're good. Alright, okay. Fine. I forgot what I even came out here for. I was gonna try the Delve, I think. Now I'm gonna do this stupid t-shirt thing. I could probably just bring Inksy out there, huh? Also, maybe we should set our hearth here so it's easier to get here next time. Yeah, lots of them are from existing transmog sets, but being on a shirt is nice because it means that you can mog that appearance on any armor type. Most of them within 30 minutes, didn't do much. Okay. Too busy FOMO farming drops, got a problem. Alright, well, Inksy to the rescue. It's 10 a.m. I do have 2 hours, so we could do it. It's not, that is the one saving grace, is it's not like I have anything vastly better to do right now. My entire goal is just to hang out with you guys and chill. I don't think the vendor shirts are new, but they might be new to you. It's worth looking to see if you have them or not. What are we doing? Evidently, it's come to my attention that it is free t-shirt day in WoW. So I'm going to go to Stormwind. And there are 8 new shirts to collect. So let's go to Stormwind. Was it a back pop or a chair pop? I think it was the chair. You want to hang out with little old me? Such a shame, not much to explore in the new zone. Temple looks pretty cool. Stormwind. The shirts aren't pre-worn, are they? I mean, if they're vintage. I used to buy pre-worn shirts all the time. This shirt lived a long, venerable life before it ever got to me. A lot of my shirts that I wear are secondhand. That's where all the best ones are. What are we doing? We're going... I guess I should figure out what to do. Let me get into the city and see if I see anything going on. We're looting them from t-shirt cannons? Like, on the ground? Also, I need a cute outfit for this. I can't be running around in this peasant dress. This isn't happening. This is my fishing mog. That's also not happening. Speaking of transferring. The fishing mug was cute when we were fishing. She has some dresses. I'm not really feeling a lot of this right now. I need to redo all my transmogs, I think. I guess we'll wear this one. Previously ran around Old Town. There's one that rips your shirt off but gives you a title while you're naked. It's weird. Oh. Dwarven District? I did get the fishing mount. I did. Wait, so there's a rare up or something. Oh, wow. Look at all the people doing this. Well, it looks like at least we're not competing against them. So I looted a t-shirt. I got an antiseptic soak dressing, which is not from that item, but fine. Imagine that it was a race to see who could pick it up first. How funny would that be? So we're just following them around looting shirts. And then deleting them as we go, I guess. Is this the whole grind? Well, some of these things I haven't collected from this item. Yep. Exactly, GLHF. Alright. And I'm guessing that the loot pool for this is bigger than just the 8 new shirts. Seems like a lot of them. Other than flying around to the vendors. How do I know where the vendors are? Only 6 free bag space. It was a namer. Oh, there we go. Show your appreciation for shirts by taking everything else on your upper body off. It's an item? Oh, yeah. Did they give me a little skirt at least? Oh, no, I've got pants on. I'm just walking around with my brassiere over here. That's weird. It's funny because I have my shirt, my actual shirt hidden. So it's just, I'm just brawling around the Dwarven District. Yeah, apparently this will fill up my bags. Junior Artificer's Workfest. Is that one of them? I don't know. I guess so. I'm collecting appearances as I loot these. Alright, so who's got the hack for how to delete them quickly and humanely? Without trying to trade them to people, because there's people everywhere. I was thinking there would be enough time between t-shirts being thrown, and I'm finding that it's not the case. Brought it up with your bros. Also, I have, like, gear that I'm carrying around, too. That's not helping. And I can't even vendor them. We couldn't put 1 copper on them? Want to do this on Moonguard? Do not do this in Moonguard. You can't see the shirts. Just a lot of people, oh, hang on. Did I just use guild repairs? Oopsies. No, of course you can't vendor them. Why would you be able to vendor them? And it's not a gold making scheme. I just want to clear out my bags. Toy like corgi goggles filter out other players. Oh, I got a priestess's moon tunic. It looks like picking up the shirt is enough to add it to my collection, so that's something. Do you think all the things has like a little checklist? I don't even know. How am I even going to know when I'm done? Having to do it in Midgard Horde Alliance is so many people. Yeah, corgi goggles or mer glasses would help, I bet. Those might be fun anyway. Here we go. Green ones you need to equip to learn them if you don't know them already. Yeah. Yeah. And then the blue ones learn when I pick them up. Wish Blows would change stop, but the merchant doesn't want that. They're usually pretty good about it. Logging in to do this in my alts for buying Mog and obscure servers. Wasn't sure when I got everything from the cannon guy. Because I feel like I must have everything. I feel like last time there was... I think I did the vendors. I guess I'm not 100% sure. I could fly around to check them. Where are the vendors? I thought they were going to be marked on my map. Free t-shirt day, wow. Okay, so the thing should grant the title T-shirt enthusiast when worn. So I do have the T-shirt enthusiast title on right now. 7 NPCs giving away free shirts. It says marked by a star in the minimap. Oh, I see. They're in different places. So, Winter Spring, Lights Hope Chapel, Shatrath, Grizzly Hills, Valley of the Four Winds. That's kind of far. I kind of naively thought that the vendors would all be in WoW, in Stormwind rather. I thought they would just be like around town. I thought this was going to be cute and fun and easy. Oh, I got the Sun Tunic. That's good. I probably should have been keeping like the blue ones so that I could at least like make a little box of them in my bags and then that way know. I don't think the vendor ones are new, but there's always the possibility that we missed them in previous years. That's my understanding. How do I know if I have them? Let me look in my collection. Appearances. Shirt. Okay, so I got 3 new ones. I guess when I have 8 new blue ones at the top of this list, hopefully they'll go together. So I have Shirtsy's cloth shirt. Threads of Tyrion. Yeah, I think I have all the vendor shirts. I must have done this previously, because it looks like I have. I'll check all of them. There's Shirt's Precious. There's Jade's lovely shirt. Yeah, it's looking like I've done Tia short sleeve shirt. It's looking like I have done, yeah, that's the one, the vendors previously. So they're not new. They might be new to you, but they're not new. Okay, and then I have 3 of the 8 new blue ones. So I'm just following the NPC, looting shirts, and trying to not let my bags fill up is what we're trying to do here. I don't want this. All 8 will be at the top. Okay, so that's a kind of a one way to find out. That way, at least, because I already deleted one of them, so I don't have to worry about oh, I need to learn that one. I don't have to worry about oh no, there it is. There's the 3 new ones that I got. Keeping them. This is funny. This is the that's the t-shirt cannon guy. Can I just delete some other stuff here? I know I could vendor them for some gold, but rather not worry about it. Getting lots of stacks of those free t-shirt items. And then I'm getting some item IDs, which I suppose is fine. Oh, there's a new one. Tinker's padded vest. I'm guessing it's just the blue ones that are brand new. Yeah. So we're 4 of 8. I wonder if it's a thing where the first, like, 5 to 7 of them will be pretty easy, and then number 8 is going to be horrific. Like, just take ages. I guess I'm getting better at deleting shirts on the fly. I'm gonna dunk this stuff here, and that way all of the, all of the shirts are just going to hit this bag and be pretty easy to delete. Sometimes I'm missing a shirt, but I think that's fine. Usually don't collect everything an event offers. Leave something for next year. I have in the past tried to get everything. For something like this, though, it's a weird, annoying one because it's a one-day event. It's a micro-holiday. It's not even a real event. Oh, yeah, sometimes I think he was throwing it behind me. ATT holidays will tell you what you have. Going to Grizzly Hills was not on my bingo card today. Well, I guess it's good that we're doing this on stream because this is really a today only kind of thing. I guess at least it's a weekend. I don't know. Cosmetic hunting? Yeah, apparently it's free t-shirt day and there's new t-shirts that can drop from looting the t-shirt gun shirts. And this is genuinely just today is the only day you can do this. Until next year. How do I use the blue free t-shirt item? It's not doing anything. Is it hiding your shirt and making you parade topless around the city? Because that's what it's doing for me. Mailed them to an alt and then returned them. The return mail is deletable. Don't know if that's the fastest way, though. Oh, if you have a shirt, you have to have a shirt equipped already for it to work. Gotcha. I repaid my subscription for this. Dave, lots of wanting Blizzard to bring back class order halls. I miss them so much. Bring them back? Did they leave? I think they're still there. All the new mogs come from this one NPC. We follow him for 2 hours? Sounds like it. I mean, it could be less if you get really lucky. And it could be more if you get really unlucky. It's worth having a look to see if you need any of the shirts that are from the vendors that are around the world. Wowhead has a list of the shirt names, and what I did is I just went into my appearance collection. I searched each one just to make sure that I had it already. Because if you've never done free t-shirt day before, you may also need to do a tour and fly to various places. There's vendors in Grizzly Hills and Scarlet Monastery and or not Monastery, I think Lights Hope Chapel. There's a handful of them. Bring it back as a relevant place to do stuff in. Make new class order halls. Do a 2.0 or something. I just miss them every day since Legion. Yeah, people liked them a lot. Dog Maysby, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Happy half a year. You rock. Aw, shucks. That's nice of you to say. Glad I had the Mythic Plus teleport to Scarlet Halls. That saved some time. That one is so life-saving if you're Alliance trying to get... I mean, I guess now we have Silverman, but it used to be a real pain in the butt to get to the northern half of the Eastern Kingdoms. I used to have to use the pet battle portal to Strathholm. And I guess I still could, actually. That would be not a bad way to get there, either. Oh, there's another one. It looks like they're not dropping dupes. Did you guys tell me that earlier? I feel like someone said that. They're not giving dupe... Like, the blue shirts won't double drop. Either I'm just getting really lucky. They do drop dupes. Oh, so I'm just lucky then. Because I've had 5 without a dupe. I had like 25 dupes. They were dropping dupes for me. Someone in my shard said they got 3 of the same one. Okay. I wonder if that's going to happen. That must happen to me then eventually. A little unlucky for me to, or a little lucky for me to get 5 without a dupe, no? It won't let you pick up the dupe. Oh. I see. Yep, soulbound. So you gotta do this yourself. They're not viable, sellable, tradable. You can now create free new bank tabs of 260 slots. My inn is set to Zillowman, so I can just fly over the mountain to the Plaguelands. Oh yeah, that would work too. 98 of the yellow shirt, yes, doubtless. Dupes. Well, I mean dupes of this, but I just answered my own question because and it won't let me loot. The dupes of the blue ones. So they can drop. That is troublesome. All right. I was just getting lucky. I had a brief twinkling of hope. I had such a brief little twinkling of hope that maybe they changed it, like hot fixed it, like right before I went to go do it. Wouldn't that be neat? Alas, not meant to be. Also, my mer glasses wore off. Let's try the corgi goggles. Are there any other toys of that type that turn everybody else into like a blank? Those are the only two that I know of off the top of my head, but there might be more. Starting when you did, only have one so far. You're just lucky. What if I'm just really good at this? I'm just showcasing incredible talent. Along with, you know, nerve and charisma. Uniqueness. Only eyes for you. Pretty good. There's one that hides non-party members. Oh, yeah. Have I tried to loot this one before? Nope. Okay. Apparently. Interact key's my best friend in these scenarios. Corky online curly. Oh yeah, the Bran. Bran turns everybody into Brans, right? Like the Bran Morpher. I like how this is the king Corky. This is the one that we actually have to follow. He's the Corky with the cannon. Oh, there he goes. Hi Hazel, have a good one today. Got the last rare mount in Voidstorm, 3 of 10. Getting some progress. Nice, congrats Frederick. Coming along. Looking good. Voidstorm's a nice zone to be done with. I had trouble remembering how to get into all the various caves of Voidstorm, and I feel like it also had a lot of like dangerous elite rares that would prank me because I kept forgetting they weren't all grouped up the same way that, well, some of them are, but it's nice. One to disguise people as Bran and one to see people as Bran. Well, one thing I will say about this farm is that it's straightforward. It's not asking anything complicated of you. Yeah, that one really doesn't want to despawn, huh? I mean, I guess I could delete it and then, oh man, that one's the same thing. So I could delete this one and then pick this one up just to make the shirt go away. So I don't keep trying to loot it. Should I do that for this one as well? No, it does despawn eventually. Okay. Where'd it go? Hello? Really was a choice making the shirts not sellable. What the heck are you doing? I am following around a corgi, looting shirts that it drops in hopes that it drops 4 of the shirts that I do not yet have appearances for this one day only free t-shirt day holiday. What are you doing? Had the 8th shirt equipped already for 25 minutes. Oh, man. Oh. You never know where your life's going to take you in a day. Prefer a simple event in Booty Bay. It's like Talk Like a Pirate Day. Or just regular Pirate Day. Wonder if the mail you have as the postmaster being useful. Oh, probably. Here, we'll check it. Oh. Can I at least delete it here? Yeah, I can. Can I? No, you can't! They're gonna make me delete to loot. And then of course it happened again, so I'm gonna have to delete this one in order to loot this. Okay, so leaving them on the ground is not a viable strategy for saving yourself time. They will harass you at your mailbox. Oh, dear me. Corgis everywhere. Yeah, this isn't how I would have set up the event if it was up to me. Oh, wound dressing. But it's fine. We're doing it. I do like having shirts to mog, so can't complain about that, I suppose. Also, I'm getting a lot of shirt item IDs for things that I didn't have yet. Played since 2005 to 2017-ish. Had several legendaries. Played competitively. Sounds like quite a history. It's always here. It's changed a bit, but it's not. WoW is always going to be WoW. It changes, but it doesn't change that much. The core of it's pretty much the same as it's always been. Yeah, interact key's great. I totally see Ian and Holly participating in this amazing content. Wait, you don't think Ian is corgi number 6? He's on his lunch break. Oh, man. Just munching a salad and looting t-shirts. Could be. We don't know. He threw a shirt and missed it. I lost it. Good news is that you're never too far away from the next shirt, so. Sorry to cut the meeting short. I've got shirts to pick up off the ground. For one day only. Maybe that's why it's on a Sunday. Do you like the new patch zone any? I haven't seen much of it. I've been busy this week with raid guides. I've barely been out to the new zone. I've spent maybe 15 minutes there, I think. Like vanilla WoW because of the massive open worlds. Expansions are small. Exploration repetitive. Valid. Maybe it's not for you. We definitely move around the world a lot faster than we used to. Skyriding really has us zooming. You get places quite quickly now. I have 15 of this item. And you know what? It's a 5-day buff. I think I only have the title for as long as... Yeah, once you take the toy off, or the buff off, the title vanishes. I do really like t-shirts. That is a defining characteristic. Imagine still having to take the Zeppelin or boat every 10 minutes to move from A to B. I did like how few... It's not that there were no loading screens. Obviously, there's still loading screens whenever you did need to take a boat or a Zeppelin. I did like how few loading screens there were back in older versions of the game. It felt nice to be traveling places by literally traveling there. I find taking portals to places like Herondar and Voidstorm kind of disorienting. They don't feel like part of the world in the same way that Zolomon and Silvermoon do to me. I kind of wish they would stop doing that. I like your shirt. Thank you very much. I'm in big... Oh, I'm always in big comfy clothes. It's not new, but I'm in big comfy clothes for Raid Guide Edit Week. Some WoW t-shirts are too fancy to be called t-shirts. I'd say most of these new ones are not really t-shirts at all. Man, I was doing so hot, and then I bragged about it. I boasted, and now pride's become my fall. I'm not getting any new blue shirts. I got all first four like so quick, back to back to back. Boom, 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 boom. Seven of 8 in about 30 to 40 minutes. Did you get 8 of 8 eventually? How long did that take? Do you see the fall transmog with the animated cat and the witch hat? I didn't. Based on nothing but that description, I have a fear that it's a cash shop thing. That does not sound like an in-game mog. Sad that I don't have the corgi toy. It looks so silly. Next time WoW Anniversary comes around in November, which is coming up. It's terrifying. It's coming up. A few months. I think they stick it on the vendor for like Time Warp badges or something. Yeah, this is the new Rare Mount farm, apparently. I've done worse things in the game. We could do worse. Kind of cold. A bunch of recolors. Seems Trader's Tendery. Okay. Yeah, if it's Trader's Post, that's fine. Happy with that. Remix of the other witchy set, which was half shop, half trading post. I'm hopeful. Probably queuing it up for October. There are 2 new rare drop mounts in the island. That's right. We'll have to do it eventually. Well, we don't have to, but I would like to do it eventually. Sounds like fun. Played BFA Shadowlands, definitely done worse things. You know, No, I'm not gonna do it. That's mean. Hazel, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Oh man, my corgi glasses wore off. Started playing in BC. Have never done anything in the Darkmoon Fair. Am I missing out? Yeah, there's stuff out there. There's mini games. There's collectibles. There's achievements. You know, as far as content goes, there's content. You don't need it for endgame. You can completely skip Darkmoon Fair and still complete like your raid and dungeon goals. Let's try the brand morpher toy next. Oh, typing backwards. No, Brandivision. Brandivision, not the brand morpher. Although, here, we'll use the brand morpher too. Make me brand as well. Alright, we're all brand now. What's the good shirt? There's 8 new ones. There's 8 new ones. I don't know what the good one is. When do you think next remix will be? I'm sure people have like predicted the general season. It should be in the last patch of this expansion, I would expect. So after the next tier, so maybe 3 months from now. What is it now? It's August, September, October, November. Yeah, kind of winter time. Darkmoon Fair is where dreams go to die. Eyes for only you toy will turn everyone into little hearts. Oh, that's a good one. We'll have to do that next. Yeah, because I only get 10 minutes of the brand goggles. That's kind of a fun way to shake it up while you're farming for shirts. Eventually, to let people catch up, they'll need to double up remixes per expansion. What incentive do they have to let people catch up, though? Oh, hi! How cute are you? Hello! Hi, sweetie. Oh, that's a nice kitty. My tiki bear came to see me. Don't think I've ever done this. All the things says I have 0 of 31 shirts. I should turn on my all the things. Here, let's turn it on for everybody. Now that it's been updated. Don't stand there! I've gotten 1 in 20 minutes. I don't think this is for me today. I have 2 kitties. I have 2 kitties. I have Mr. Tiki and I have Mr. Tuna. They're both my babies. This one's my baby, though. This one's kind of a mama's boy. Hi. You pleased? He's so big. He's so big. You happy? We're looting t-shirts today. Hey. You gonna bite me? Sometimes he likes to bite me just on the very tip of my nose. Hey. Maybe he's learned that I say ow. You're so cute. I think he's pretty content. I don't know if we're going to be able to play like this. We're going to try. He's chirping for a kitty. Hi. He's very cuddly. He's leaning on me. Just doubting that they'll leave the remix exclusives, time-limited exclusive. Yeah, it would be nice if they brought him back for something. I don't know if I have faith that they will, though. It would be nice. Alright, catch back up to where we're going. Oh, here's one. What is Sweetling? I have a 15-pound cat named Luna. 20% dumber. Aw. Oh. Well, that's okay. Not everyone has to be a scientist. Like, some of us can just be cute, huh? That's what I tell myself in the morning. Whenever I can't meet my own standards, I'm like, well, it's alright. At least you're cute. The brand glasses and Silverman. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. No more delves. Hi, sweetie. You're so sweet. Patikins, thank you for the 15-month res. Appreciate it. Oh, threw that one right under the thing. There you go. Oh, Tuna. I didn't realize Tuna was by my feet. I almost stepped on him. I'm so sorry, buddy. I've got 2 kitties around here. Have you done much with housing since the new update? I did add pets. That was the first thing I did in the patch, and that's probably the main thing that I've done since the patch to my house, is I added a bunch of pets. Maybe not like the limit of pets, but lots of them. To the house and to the yard. Tiki, you may not bite on my mouse. You may not. You may not. You're too big and powerful. You're too big and strong. Oh, look how big. Is it just me, or is he getting, like, is he turning into not just a grown-up cat, but like a big cat? Mwah. Hey. He's big. Rip just got my first dupe. Comes for us all, huh? Cute 50-plus-year-old non-scientist. It'll probably work out. Cute's a frame of mind. That's my perspective. Hi. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I know. It's tough. Speaking of pets, a Stardust pet explodes, turns into a starry constellation when roaming the house. Third, same dupe later. Oh dear. Yeah, the blue dupes are really annoying because you have to delete them and you have to, like, actually, I guess you don't have to type. You could put it on your clipboard or use an add-on like Leatrix. Tiki, you can sleep on the desk if you want, but you can't bite the mouse cable. I'm not going to let you do that. You can't keep getting away with this. It's kind of nice doing this with everybody else because I can follow the tide of brands. I can follow the swarm of them to the shirts that he's thrown, and that way, even if I don't see where the shirt landed, there's gonna be brands that are running and looting it. They'll know where it is. Oh, that one I need to learn. I've just been equipping the ones that say that they need me to do that. Yeah, Control Paste Delete does work. I should probably queue it up on my clipboard. Okay. What on earth am I witnessing? It's free t-shirt day, baby. Who? Tuna. Of course it's Tuna. Oh my gosh. When I tell you I found a spider yesterday that they had killed, and it was so big that I am shocked that it was living in the house without me hearing its thundering footsteps. At first I thought there was just like, oh man, there's like a bundle of grass on the floor. Moose must have tracked that in. That's weird. And then it was really dark because it was like late at night and not a lot of lights on. And I like start to see that maybe it's not a bundle of grass. And in true coward fashion, I asked my husband to go investigate for me. This is one of his contractual duties, is to look at spooky things first. And he confirms that it is the most enormous dead spider, and the cats had killed it. Just huge. And now I'm thinking there's got to be like a power vacuum in the spider ecosystem in my house, because that must have been the king. That must have been the queen. That was the share spider. There's going to be a bunch of little baby spider hop curlies all vying for dominance now. I don't know. I think I didn't know there were spiders that big in the house, and I guess they probably had been there the whole time, and it's just that the cats are now catching them. And I'm only seeing them because the cats have caught them and killed them. I wouldn't know that they were here otherwise, because they would evade me well enough. Game of Thrones in your house, but it's just a bunch of spiders. There's a larger one that was dominant. They're fine. Oh, man. I'm just telling the cats, if you kill so many spiders that there's not enough of them to eat the rest of the bugs, then you guys are going to have to kill the rest of the bugs, all right? You know, you're taking on new duties with that. Cats have angered Lilith. Don't know what's up with cats finding huge spiders, but I'm over it. They're just on a tear right now, the cats are, in my house. They've gotten good at it, I think, is what's happened. I think they've just gained the skills to, like, actually catch them. Because they're pretty fast, but my cats are pretty fast. For indoor cats, I'm pretty impressed by them. How are we doing? It's been a while since we've had a new one, huh? So, how do I get the holiday view? Click this out. Oh, that's how I do it. Oh, it says I only need 3 more. I must have gotten a 5th one at some point and then deleted it. Right? Because it says I just need the laborer's tunic, the raptor tooth shirt, and the spore-pocked lab coat. I wonder when number 5 happened. I missed it. I'm not wearing it. Am I? What am I wearing? I'm just wearing a filigree doublet. Feel like a pauper child? Alms for the poor? Thank you, Mom. Most gracious and effulgent. Effulgent? That's a new one to me. Here in Saskatoon, August is just the time of year for big spiders. Maybe that's it. I know that once the weather starts getting cold, you see more of them as they come in the house. They're all wolf spiders. It's always a wolf spider. New Mythic Plus season has not started yet. That's going to be this upcoming reset. Barely any game sound going on now, huh? It's quiet. Where's my Stormwind tunes? In theory, they're looping. In practice, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna need somebody to sing. Oh, there we go. Bless you. Spider Store gave me an idea. I need to place a spider pet in my torture room. You're talking about your WoW house, right? Please? Promise? Spanky swear? Looking for a mate? You killed the lady spider? Males are smaller. Oh, your cat killed the lady spider. Yeah. She was just looking for love? Uh-oh. I haven't seen a blue shirt in some time. How are the guides coming? They're coming along. I've got a few left to do. I'm gonna work a big day on it today and then probably stay home tomorrow and do a big day tomorrow, and that should get him wrapped up. The last one might be a little janky because we didn't test a lot of the phases. We didn't phase it to see them. But that's, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I think the next one's pretty straightforward. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's S-S-Z-O-R-A-K, and I haven't been listening to any of the cutscenes, so I don't know if anyone's been calling him anything. I don't know if it's Zorak or Scissorak. Scissorak sounds more fun. Makes him sound like scissors. Nice husband to eat after laying eggs. Tomorrow, tackling the garden. I've been putting it off. Nice. Lately, when I need just like a break from my desk, I'll head outside and I'll take my shears, my garden snippers, and I'll just find something to prune because like I have endless things that need pruning, or just like stuff that's grown and done that can be cleared out of the garden bed. And I'll just kind of like sit in the dirt and just snip stuff. And I'll chop it up with my snippers so that I can like reduce its size for my compost. And it's fun. It's nice. It's refreshing. Good afternoon. Sazerac, one of my favorite drinks. Good afternoon, Polly. How you doing today? I guess I should really, well, I might need a break at some point, but I'm gonna probably continue farming shirts until I either get these 3 or the stream ends. After which point, I'm done farming shirts. I'm not gonna get caught up on this all day. There's no way. It's just we just don't have time for it. So if they're gonna drop, they need to drop on stream, and if they don't drop on stream, then we're just not getting them. Pretty good. How are you? Doing okay. Doing not too bad. I think raid will be fun next week. Reviewing all the footage and the videos and the dungeon journals made me remember that it's a pretty cool raid. It's gonna be weird being a DPS. It's gonna be weird. Oh, I'm gonna have a miserable time for the first like 2 weeks until I kind of get the hang of what I'm doing, I think. I'm still learning my rotation. I haven't put any practice in. I've just done a couple of Mythic Zeros and that's it. With one eye on my class guide and one monitor. I think I'm going to feel a little bit impotent in single target raid fights, or even cleave raid fights, because I find that even when I'm a cleave build and there's cleave moments in raid fights, I don't react to them fast enough, and then the stuff dies, and then I'm like, well, that was my window. If I was going to do anything cool, that would have been my moment. It's gone. One time I'd gotten out of the shower, saw one sitting on the floor, went and got a shoe. As soon as I hit it, I was in shock when I saw thousands of babies. I've heard that sometimes they're carrying babies on their back, and you want to be careful smushing them. I don't like that. I appreciate their presence, but I don't want them on me, and there's enough of them around that it's happened before, and I don't like it. They're scary. They're scary looking. Smack whatever button lights up, pretend you know what you're doing. Yeah. I'll be having fun. I get to wear fun melee transmogs and pick melee weapons to mog. I can beat things down with bunches of peppers or something if I want. 1 hour got all 8? Nice. How long have I been here? I'm not sure. Plate mogs biz. I don't even think I've been mogging plate. I've been mogging like trading post costumes and stuff. Return to Shadow Priest. Don't think it's been this fun in recent history with all the apparitions and them exploding for AoE and stuff. Nice. Yeah, Shadow's a cool spec. I haven't played it in a while. Outside of just like world questing. Oh man, my glasses wore off. Let's try the Eyes for You toy next. Eyes for You only. Tunes out non-party members. There they go. Oh. Although it might make it a little harder for them to see, for me to find the shirts. Oh, there it is. All the non-party members are just hearts. They're also not moving. Hazel, it's been 84 years. Yeah, there's an NPC shooting shirts. You can find him. There's a star. There's like a rare star in the map. Not just Stormwind. There's different capital cities have them. Stormwind's just where I've gotten set up here. Oh yes, so after you've left the original hearts behind, they're really gone. That's how you know where they are. Yeah, but it's like a brown shirt on brown ground. And I'm distracted. Sometimes it's easy to miss where it's actually gotten to. Like, she just shot that one into the wall. And then it dropped underneath there. Where are we at? They can really go any which way. I'm spending most of my time just deleting shirts. I'm sure some people... Oh, darn it. No, that's a dupe. So I'm going to delete this one. Copy that so it's on my clipboard. And then that way I can pick this one up. Because you don't want to just leave them on the ground. They'll go to your mailbox. Then you just have to do that anyway. Duplicates, man. Hazel, I'm not sure about you. But I think you could be Prince Bronzebeard. You like my brand Bronzebeard costume? Imagine this is just a transmog and I'm just really good at it. I've just really aced it. I've nailed it. I've put it right together. Doing a World Awoken? Never done a big one like this. It's so much, all for a good boy mount. He's such a good boy, though. I love achievements like that. They get you doing things that you wouldn't have done otherwise, which I feel like is kind of fun. Nice excuse to get out of your box a little bit. My all-in-one bag, very colorful. I know it's a duplicate because it won't let me loot it. I've been keeping my... I guess if you were deleting the blue ones, then you might not know. Aside from the fact that maybe when you pick it up, it doesn't show, like, learned text to your chat log. But I've been keeping my blue ones in a little row up here in my bags. And every time... Lost that one. Every time I try to loot one that I have already, it won't let me pick it up because they're unique. Katerin, thank you very much for the 45-month resub. Hello, everyone. Hello, Katerin. Meow meow. Yeah, I'm just treading water trying to keep my stuff deleted here. Hi, Hazel. It's Hazel. It is. Hello, how you doing? Meow wow. Hi, you coming back? How are ya? Meow meow. So we can now transmog some illusions onto guns, bows, and crossbows. I heard that. I haven't tried it yet. I forgot about it. 10 more shirts to go. Oh, he went into his milk bed. Oh. Man, I gotta get a picture of that. It's so cute with him in it. Alright. It's nice when she drops them next to each other. Free t-shirt event today only. I don't know when it ends. Maybe end of the day. 12:01 to 12:01 kind of thing. Very short window. Limited time. Oh, here it went. I got the first 4 or 5 maybe so quickly. So quickly. And then not since. Not a single one since. Not a single new one anyway. Missing 3, need to walk away for now. Don't blame you one bit. Hi Tuna. How you doing today? Got 5, I give up. I think 8 may not happen for me today. I mean, I have another hour and 10 minutes to try, so we could get lucky. But it's certainly not a guarantee. I could run a channel points prediction on Twitch. Why not? Sure. Here, I'll put a 10-minute voting period. I highly doubt we're going to get the last 3 shirts in the next 10 minutes. That would be pretty crazy. 6 of 8 here. Also 6 of 8, but the one I want hasn't dropped. Which one's that? Well, that one was just expiring. Falling a bit behind the curve here. See, I'm 5 of 8. And I have another hour and 8 minutes in which to get the last 3 here. That's what you're betting on, whether or not that'll happen. Parody one with the bell sleeves? Yeah, that's a nice one. I must have that one. I think that might be the one that this seems to think that I have. Put all my acorns on? No, which means you should get them any minute now. I appreciate the good use of Murphy's Law. Number 8's giving me a rare amount of farming PTSD. When people were saying they were 6 out of 8, that was giving me some flashbacks for sure. Man, another dupe. That's the, like, 3rd or 4th Junior Artificers Workfest I've had. That one likes to drop for me. Saw someone drifting with an Alec? Doesn't look like the model WoW had shows, and it's the one I wanted. Oh man, that's the one I keep getting. I'm getting all of your Junior Artificers Workfests. Ooh, there's a new one. We're now 6 of 8. One painted raptor tooth shirt. I like how I'm previewing them and you can't see them under my dress at all. I can't tell. I think I would need to change my MOG. Because, like, even if I take the brand cosplay off, which I can, and I use the free t-shirt, which I'm using, equipping the actual shirt still won't show it because my transmog has shirt hidden, if that makes sense. I could maybe fix it. Here, let's put it on. And then let's, I guess, go into my regular mog and unhide the shirt? I don't really know. I guess I would mog the shirt, wouldn't I? And then if I take it off, that's the Tinker's padded vest for me. It's got like a cleavage window. Yeah, the new blue shirts will get auto-added to transmog. The green ones you might need to equip if you don't know them yet, or if you don't have that item ID yet. Yeah, mine does not have a purple gem on the chest now. Oh, right on top of me. Bless you. Tuna's getting up to trouble again. I had to boot him from my office a few times yesterday. I had to, like, leave my office to make them think I was leaving and then run back in and close the door after they'd followed me out to try to get Tuna to go cause chaos somewhere else because he genuinely unplugged one of my monitors. He grasped the HDMI cable, like the end of it with his mouth, and then pulled it out of my PC at the back. And I'm like, why is my monitor not working? And I like checked its power. It didn't occur to me that he could have done the display cable, but he did. Firmly grasped. Completely. I mean, it was very ethical cable pull. He wasn't yanking on the cable at all. He was. Anyway, he had to live his life in the rest of the house for an hour or two. Got them all. I have one WoW. I can retire now. Oh, congratulations. I need 2 more. I have, like, no faith that I'm gonna get the last 2, even though I have a full hour to do this. I don't believe. I've got 20 of these free t-shirt items. Oh, they only have a 24-hour duration. But they have a 5-day duration. Like, the item goes away in 24 hours, but the buff lasts for 5 days. Life has a way to prove us all wrong. Okay. Just an event that drops new shirts? Pretty much. It's a micro holiday, so it's 1 day only, which is really annoying. They've added 8 new shirts to it this year that have a chance to drop from these t-shirt cannon launches. Did this for the one with the purple gem, just mad it's a mistake. Wowhead. I'm gonna look at the Wowhead list again. Tuna, what are you doing back there? Oh, that's Tiki. Tiki? Tiki, I believed in you. I trusted you. I thought it was your brother. Yeah, you're right. They do have the wrong preview. I wonder if the rest of them are right. Yeah, the top left in the Wowhead list is what I wanted. That must be an appearance from somewhere. I wonder what happened. It's not any of the other shirts. No, you're right, because the one that I'm wearing isn't... Well, maybe it is on there and it just doesn't, it just shows differently on a male versus female model. Maybe it's just a mislabeled? Artificer's work vest versus Tinker's. So this is... I'm wearing the Tinker's padded vest. Hang on. Let me put on the Artificer's work vest. I think I mixed them up. Or let me, mog it. You got all 8? Oh... No, you're right. There's no gem on it. Is it a male versus female model thing? Hang on. View in 3D. So it has... Here, look at this. It has a purple gem on the chest when you're in body 1 in a male body. On a female body, it's body 2. That's what's happening. It's the right shirt. It's just... bigoted. It hates us. It's less pretty on ladies. It doesn't make sense and it's stupid, but that's what's going on. Boo, right? Yeah, I guess you get boobs, you don't need gems. I don't know. Guys, gentlemen, what do you think you're doing down there? Well, at least we solved the mystery. What version of WoW is this? Retail. This is midnight. Although I'm not in a midnight zone. I'm just in Stormwind. It's you still playing WoW. Nice to see. Yep. Still here. However many years it's been. Cooking up another batch of raid boss videos. Those are still happening. It's sexual dimorphism. The men must try harder to impress the females. What does it mean if I want my outfits to mainly impress men that also wish to impress other men? Got one finally. Nice. Congratulations. It is t-shirt day again, and we got new ones to farm, for better or for worse. What is this you are doing? I am looting t-shirts trying to get these 2. I have 2 more appearances left that I can get from this. It's a one-day only micro holiday. You always impress me, Mama. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am wearing my most impressive fluffy pink sweatpants. My OCD won't allow me to not collect new ones. Well, you better hop to it when you can. It's only up for one day, and it can, depending on your luck, take a couple hours to get all of them. Haven't played since Legion. I miss just collecting things. It's my favorite way to play the game now. Mm-hmm. This lady's walking around my city shooting garments from a gun. Can you do something? 2 t-shirts locked, can't move or equip them. No. You try UI reload? That sounds a bit like a bug. The blue ones are unique equips, but that wouldn't prevent you from moving them around. So it seems like when she tries to shoot it, but it hits like a building or a wall, it just drops at her feet. So when she's in narrow hallways, she doesn't shoot them as far as she does when she's in open spaces. I have nothing else better to think about right now. This is all we have left. New crazy zone underground in the Coiled Isle. Seems pretty fun. I visited very briefly. I was on my way to the new dungeon entrance. I haven't done any content down there, though. I haven't really played it. Oh. Laborer's Tunic. We're 7 of 8. I just need the spore-pocked lab coat now. which looks like it's reminiscent of the Najatar outfits. I forget if they're greens or grays or blues or whatnot, but there was Najatar Mog that looked like that. Dev Elegance Flawed, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Might have chosen the wrong prediction. I'm just kind of glad that they didn't all drop before the prediction ended, because I was sort of banking against that. So there's no way they're going to draw within 10 minutes, right? Because otherwise people could just, that hadn't predicted yet, could just, there's nothing to stop them from, I mean, I guess I could end it ASAP, but there's nothing to stop people from scamming at that point. Spot by the forge where it goes into the gray chimney. You can loot it through the wall. 7 p.m. here means it's time for a chamomile tea. You're brewing up a nice pot of... Oh, didn't mean to trade it. Chamomile. I got like a sort of a sleepy tea blend that has skullcap or something, as well as some chamomile and other stuff, and that's what I've been doing late at night when I'm trying to like still work but also wind down. Chamomile. Being a Brit, I know it's a crime, but I've never been a big tea drinker. I like the ritual of tea almost as much as I like drinking tea. Like, it's a lovely beverage. It's not... It's more so just the habit of it, though. It's nice to stop and make a pot of tea. Or a cup of tea. It's kind of like... It's become like my getting ready to, like, sit down and focus on something for a hot second ritual. Although sometimes it doesn't work and I just sit down with my tea and then I spiral, but, like... You know... Nice. You know, you put the kettle on. It's like you're transitioning to whatever the thing you're doing next. Is there a new fishing mount outside of the one on the vendor? You'd know better than me. I haven't checked out the new stuff. It's a good question. Maybe somebody in chat knows. I'm looking forward to trying the cursed fishing eventually. Maybe next week. Hi, Jedi Bob. How you doing today? Replaced my evening glass of wine. There you go. How's guide making going? Is it still stealing mental bandwidth? Yeah, my brain cell is spoken for until next week, I think. I've got a few left to do. I've been bumping EDM DJ sets and just trying to get her done to a greater or lesser extent. Love the new fishing rep, can't lie. Always love a little fish grind. Afternoon all, how are we doing today? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. The YouTube DJ sets start out like really mainstream, like people that I've heard of that are just doing like a boiler room set, and then the more you, the farther along in the day you get and the deeper down the hole you climb. Eventually you've reached the dark fantasy hyperpop for chronically online. Girls. Nukes, thank you for the 23-month resub. Appreciate it. When I focus on making tea, I forget the world for 15 blissful minutes. That's my meditation. There you go. You got the spore coat. One left. Nice. That's the last one I need. Logged into retail recently to level a new character. They made the Chromie Time feature part of the midnight purchase. Oh. Really? Interesting. That's the first I've heard of that. So they make you level through Dragonflight or maybe something else? The War Within? I don't know if they updated it or not. I haven't leveled without Chromie Time. Sleepy Time tea I got is chamomile, peppermint, spearmint, passion flower, rose petals. Delicious. Dragonflight was the default. Oh, that's like a player running away. I thought there was a shirt over there. Oh, there is. It's just really far. Haven't leveled a brand new tune in so long. Feels like a lifetime ago. Glad I did this in a druid. Very nice to not have to remount. Yeah. I haven't felt much of a need to mount so far. I guess I did run a bit far for that one, but... How are you hiding other players? Can't even click the shirts. There's so many. I've been using different toys that will transform other players. So right now I have the Eyes for You Only toy on. That one is from Love is in the Air. I've also used the Corgi goggles, the Mer glasses, and there's a Bran one that turns everyone into Bran. Your other best friend is going to be making sure you have an interact keybind. And then when you're approaching the shirt, you just hit that, and that's going to pick up the shirt instead of interacting with all the players standing on top of it, as long as you know where it is. I'm just picking it up with my interact key. But yeah, I know some realms apparently are just packed with people, and it's tough to get them. When an org is much worse than this, mounting's nice. I see. Down now 6 of 8 started around the same time as you. Down to just needing the final one. Nice. Well, it's cute that a bunch of people started with me. We're getting this done together. No, I have that one already. Darn it. Paste. I can hear the cats rooting around under my desk, and I don't know what they're doing, and I'm too afraid to look. Oh, you know what's terrifying? Is there's no cats under my desk. There's nobody there! Oh, that's concerning, isn't it? Nope, genuinely nobody there. Oh, they're behind me. They're behind me. Tiki is right there. You can see him on my little green meditation cushion, and then you can't see him in the shop, but Tuna's inside the milk bed. There, I've got a little plush milk crate that's like a cat bed with a cave. No achievement, I don't think. Got another dupe. Looking for a spore-pocked lab coat is my last one. I am planning to post boss guides for the new raid. I am. There are a handful of them that are already available, if you know where to look, but I'm not going to like post them until the raid comes out. Let me grab a link actually for anybody that's like just looking for them ahead of time, because some people do like to do early research. I'm trying out posting them when the raid actually launches. Let me get a shareable link here. I'm trying out leaving them unlisted until the raid comes out to see if that helps them in the algorithm at all. Because normally I post them in the week leading up to it, and nobody watches them right away because the raid's not out yet, and YouTube goes, "What are you doing? Maybe don't do that." And I'm like, listen, trust. It's fine. So I'm just trying it differently to see how it goes. But yeah, there's a few of them that you can. Those are the ones that are finished so far. There'll be 3 more coming over the next couple of days. Well, 2 days, today and tomorrow. Wait until we're about to pull to quickly watch your videos before each boss. That's how I like to have raid guides, is on my way while clearing trash. Just to kind of give you the Cliff's Notes. Raid leader always watches. And making them is good for me. I don't think I would have half an idea of what's going on in raid if I didn't make the videos. Thanks for the t-shirt news. Had no idea there were new ones. Shout out to chat for telling me. I didn't know this morning either. Who's that? Yep, my guild does watch my guides. I let them up in the Discord and we play one before each boss. It's a little uncomfortable, but I know that if people don't want to watch them, they're not going to put it on. I'm sure some people skip them. And then, I don't watch them either, because I just made them. I spent the last week with them. I know the stuff. So usually while people are watching them, I get up and I just like dance with my dog or something. Grab a cup of tea. Not sure what I'd do without him. Aw. You'd do fine without him. I am far from the only person that makes raid guides. There's lots of great people doing those. But I'm the only one who makes them like me. Where did that shirt go? I saw it launch this way. Oh wow, right to the corner. You guys biting that bed? You chewing on it? Same shirt pull no matter where you're farming them. Word in the street is that Stormwind might be a little bit easier to get to the shirts. Nope. That's a YouTube playlist. That is my that's my raid guide playlist. You can't sell the shirts to a vendor. Yeah, you do need to delete them. That's why I've been working on it as I walk. Annoying. Drag and delete for each one. I'm impressed that I've only tried to accidentally trade it to another player once so far. I feel like that's pretty good. Cyfix EU, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. Appreciate it. 8 new shirts. There are lots of shirts in total, but 8 of them are new. Twice. There's also some shirts on vendors around the world. Those were available last year, so you may or may not have them already. But worth taking a look at your collection. If you Google WoW Free T-Shirt Day, Wowhead has a couple articles that have lists of the shirts that you can get. Just got the painted raptor shirt. Nice, that's one of them. I need the spore-pocked lab coat. That's the last one that I'm looking for. Oh, my eyes for you only wore off. Are my mer glasses back off cooldown? That was fun. Maybe we can rotate them back again. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need the transformation toys. They're just kind of fun for keeping me entertained while I'm doing this. Turning on click to move, one of the happiest things I've done in Warcraft. We have click to move in WoW. Is it new? Has it always been like that? That's funny. Oh, I want to try it just for fun. No! Round for a couple of expansions. I might have to turn this off at some point. I'm not very good at it. So there's the t-shirt cannon, Murloc. Can be very counterintuitive, yeah. Alright, firing another one. The one problem with the transformation toy is that when it does transform the actual cannon person, it can be sometimes tricky to see when they've fired a shirt because the animation doesn't always show. I'm turning it off immediately. It was fun though. Especially for those quests where you need to click on a critter to catch it. Yeah, I like interact key for those now. I used to have macros for that. I used to have to use macros for like the Mount Hyjal quest where you're catching like the little squirrels and bunnies and stuff in the burning area. I used to have macros to target specifically that named NPC and then like interact with it when you got close enough to it. It was like a 2-part, like 2 macros. Nowadays you can just interact key and just walk up to it. You don't have to click it. But those used to drive me crazy. Hi, Flubber Buddy. Hello, Hazel. Great to see you live. Your guides are very helpful, and I enjoy listening in the background while playing WoW as well. Aww. I'm really happy they're working for you. I'm doing pretty terribly at this. I've really since the eyes for you only wore off, I've fallen off my shirt frequency here. Need an auto delete? No. It's if anyone has a better way of doing it than this, I've been just deleting them as I walk. It sucks. It's bad. It's not good. Never realized how many people watch VODs as background noise. I've started doing it too. Yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have something on back of your brain, just a little bit of white. I mean, it's not white noise, but it's the speech equivalent of white noise. Tuna is this close to just rolling around in that cave bed like a hamster ball. He's just about capsized it. Oh, I'm getting ahead of it. I would like one spore-pocked lab coat, please. Nope. Oh, I see him. It's like I'm missing him. Oh, that's a dupe. That's the Runecloth clergy coat that I had deleted earlier. So I really am 7 of 8. If you're just missing the one, might be faster to grab one from the auction house. You can't, though. That's the trouble. They're not sellable. They're soulbound. You must loot it. T-shirt landed and Bennick Boltshear's forge went up in flames in an instant. Oh, I'm hot on the trail of shirts now. Yeah, there's the forge. No, I have that one already. Let's delete the raptor tooth shirt. Oh no. I thought I mean, I do have 7. Oh, for heaven's sake. Invalid target. Still got 4 to go here. I just have 1 left. Keep getting free t-shirt. I have 24 of them and I've used a few of them too. It's funny, when people were talking to me about this taking a couple hours, potentially, it sounded really slow and boring to me, but now that I'm doing it, it seems just like a matter of course. What do people listen to? A stream! Like a stream VOD. They might put on like a pre-recording of one of these streams and just have it on in the background while they're doing work or dishes or making dinner, driving somewhere. Felt like I didn't get one in a long time, and then I've gotten 5 in 10 minutes. Only 1 to go, thankfully. Oh, good luck, good luck. There's a defined cycle of shirts. They aren't random. You just need to stick through an entire rotation to get them all. Oh yeah, that would be good if it was that way. That would have been better. Sometimes he shoots them so far. Eight new shirts from the shirt cannon person. But there's more than that in the list. 31 sounds believable. Yeah, 31, because that's what all the things has as well. Good morning. Good morning. Starting at the same time. I only need 1 more. We're racing. Mamma mia. Before they had Twitch, I would find comfort listening to baseball games in the background on weekends. It was like ear comfort food. Especially if you live alone. Or if you just, you know, have an empty house or an empty room and you're not used to that or you don't prefer that. I'd been known to put on, like, just something on the TV, even when I wasn't watching it, if I was home alone, just to kind of, I don't know, have things feel a little less empty and spooky. It's a ridiculous amount of drag and deletes. It really is. My hands are cold because I'm using both hands for this. Hello, Blizzard. Please let me sell these shirts for 1 copper. Please. It's gonna be too late. Listen to your stream videos. Tuna's underneath my curtains with him draped over his back like a cape. You're super Tuna. Or it's a mysterious wanderer's cloak. Switch to a bank hole with empty bags to do this. That's smart. And then you're just gonna delete the alt. That's probably the best and most efficient way to deal with this. Is to literally make an allied race character that starts in Stormwind. Run around looting shirts. I guess you would have, like, slightly smaller bags. But then when your bags fill up, just delete the character and do another one. That's faster. That's funny. On my way to character creation. Meanwhile, I'm gonna stick to deleting shirts. It's all I know. It's all I've ever known. And plus, what else am I doing? We're hoping for a spore-pocked lab coat. How many shirts can you get? 8 new shirts. 8 new shirts. Yeah, and the vendors are just today as well. It's the one and only free t-shirt day. Hi, Toonie. Love the 2 random giraffes. They look like gazelles, but they're giraffe shaped, but they're gazelle patterned. Or like an okabi? Okabi? What are those called? It's like an African ungulate. Free t-shirts in this economy? Are you getting the D&D WoW bundle? No. I am sitting out any and all bonus promotional things that would cost me any money. And some of them that are free. Not doing the BlizzCon bundle. Not doing any of the new shop stuff. Not doing the D&D thing. I'm saving my pennies. I got cheese to buy. I got beans to count and eat. I made some black beans for dinner last night, actually, that were really good. I used one of the peppers from my garden, and I used some canned adobo peppers and a bunch of spices and onion and garlic. And it was yummy. I had it on brown rice with like some salsa and sour cream and cheese. It's pretty good. Could have had more of it. Should have made a bigger bowl. Yeah, it was good. It's one of those things that I used to eat, and I'd been kind of putting off making it because it sounds depressing to me for some reason. But then I made it, and I'm like, no, this is yummy. This is actually quite good. And I've been wanting to eat more beans, so that's an easy way to do it. Okapi. That's what it is. I might not be saying it right, but that's what it is. I love those. They're so cool looking. Doing this my new character, shirt lady now. I was thinking if someone does a character exclusively for looting shirts and then deleting, I wonder what kind of fun shirty names they're gonna have. I'm still doing shirts. I need one more. Uno mas. We got to get the spore-pocked lab coat, or if stream ends, then it ends. Got half an hour left to work on this. 30 minutes for one spore-pocked lab coat. Got one, made a gnome called Polyester. This is my new character, Viscose. Where'd the shirt go? There it is. 8 new shirts. I have 7. Me Timu the Dreadeye. I think Tuna was trying to take the cushion out of the milk crate bed, but it's sewn in, and I think he was contending with that. Wish Corky goggles lasted longer. Can I use the eyes toy again? I liked that one. Yeah, I can. It's a 30-minute cooldown, so you can alternate it. And that one just gets rid of everybody. But it doesn't change the NPC, which is kind of nice. This is Inksy, my priest. For the moment, I think Crinkle is my main. Designation's a bit confusing and arbitrary. I'm taking a warrior season, so I'm not maining Inksy this season. But I did main her last season, and I will almost certainly main her next season. She's cute, yeah. Both of my mains are gnomes. Love me a gnome. Hi, Hazel. Hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope your weekend's going well. Yeah, she does like to tuck it under the forge, doesn't she? Nope, have that one already. That's a dupe. I'm wearing it as well. Once you feel the raw power of an execute phase of a boss, healing, spieling. There's a few mechanics in the raid where people get a debuff and they need to run out of the group before they're dispelled. And I hate those because the way that I normally heal and see healing frames, it's not the easiest thing in the world for me to pinpoint who an individual frame in my frames is in the world. So I end up dispelling people instead. And I don't always have it over their nameplate either. So like it takes a bit of extra doing to figure out whether or not somebody has moved out of the group. And you don't usually have a ton of time to make those sort of assessments. And this tier, it is not my problem because I'm not healing. Someone else can figure that out. I just got to get out when it's on me and then be like, dispel? Excuse me? I'm ready for a dispel. Dispel, Crinkle. And then wonder why nobody's dispelling me because I was all rude about it. I need your dress transfer. It's a training post, I think. I just never got dispelled. I don't know what to say. I was waiting. I have a gnome mage named Teasel and a gnome rogue named Thimble. Oh, Thimble's adorable. Good time leveling them. Main is a hunter. Fun change leveling something else. Nice. Here it is. Looking for my last shirt. Just got my lab coat. 7 of 8. Oh, nice. Chilly. I think that if this doesn't drop, I will survive. I'll be able to get out of bed tomorrow, I bet. I'll manage. Kind of stupidly excited to get the Silvermoon Warband camps when they'll probably be too zoomed out. Or the floor sitting is going to make me mad. The only Warband screen I've liked so far has been the Koresh one. I guess I've sworn off of them. They make my gnomes look too small. Maybe I would like it better if I played taller races more, but gnomes take up about this much space in a warband screen. Yeah, the floor sitting a tough one. Sometimes they sit on a crate. I'd rather just sort of enjoy my transmog in all of its glory. I think people use warband screens. I think they're just not to my taste. I think enough people use them because they're often shocked when they look at my character login screen. They're like, why are you using it? Oh, we got the coat. We did it. Woo! Alright, I'm free. We did it. Points to the believers. GG. Well, 11:36. I'm going to take myself home. Maybe put a shirt back on. And take a short break because I haven't been up yet. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The shirt that I got was the Spore-Pocked Lab Coat. That was the last one that I had needed. I got a few minutes left. Let's think of what we want to do. Not me just hiding. Grabbing something from under my desk. Here we go. You can sell them? Which ones? Not the one I just got. Soulbound. And a unique appearance, apparently. At least that's what it says. Let's turn off this. I was joking about putting the pocket cannon down somewhere. Oh, you know what I could do? Is I could, set up a pet bed of some kind. And I could assign, let's see. This is very... And then let's rotate this around. And maybe sink it just a smidge. I still want to be able to grab it. There we go. Now I have artillery. Hang on. Try that. Much better. That's what this is for. 8 new shirts. Alright. You can use the paintbrush to grab under the ground cages. Oh. I like the Paw Pal pet bed, costs 1k gold, but the decor budget's only 1. Is that a bug? Or do they really want you to spend a ton of gold if you want to have like an insane amount of pets? That's funny. I guess I can delete all these shirts now that I have them collected. We don't need to keep the actual copies. It was a promotional item after all. I didn't know there was a cannon pet. I believe it's from like a pet battle dungeon. Maybe Dead Mines? Sounds like a Dead Mines pet battle dungeon thing. I think they know the community will riot if players can't have all the pets in their home. How hard are those? I mean, it's a pet dungeon, so it's not hard, but it's a bit grindy. You might need to level up a bunch of pets for it. That kind of thing. Alright. I might try Dame Bloodshed a few more times while I'm thinking about it. You can sell the old t-shirts. Not to a vendor, though. You'd have to sell them on the auction house, and ooh. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. Looking for a character I want to do. Oh, you know what? I never did it on Orc. That's right. I moved her to Silvermoon and then I logged off and wandered away. My hands got really cold doing the t-shirt thing, I think. I'm trying to warm them back up. Out of my stream break, I was trying to dance and get a little blood flowing again. It's not even that cold in here. It's summertime, for heaven's sake. I'm gonna wrap myself up into a burrito. A long loading screen. Well, I'm glad we got everything for t-shirt day. That's one thing I never have to think about again. Watch us never mog any of those again in our lives. Alright, we're heading down to Dame Bloodshed. I guess I could also take Crinkle and do a little tour of the new zone of Coiled Isle just to kind of kill some rares. Get a couple of mount chances in. I'm not expecting anything to drop yet, but I can kind of get my bearings and figure out, you know, where the rares are, where the cave entrances are, that sort of thing. Yeah, until they had more shirts, I suppose. They wouldn't do that to us, would they? They would. Don't mind me. So what kind of music do you guys like to listen to? I have no taste when it comes to music. I end up listening to the most mass-produced stuff. Listen to XM radio before Twitch in the background playing WoW. Metal. Rock music. For a moment I thought that was like parrot core. Love old country like Tammy Wynette, Armin van Buuren in Japanese. Got quite the Slipknot all the time. Oh my goodness, the 2026 Slipknot enjoyer. That's excellent. I had Slipknot on my iPod in high school, and that was a few minutes ago. That was a little bit ago. Like Bollywood songs too. Found out Game Pass has a tier. One of them 20 euros. A WoW sub fits in that. Does it include your WoW sub? Currently a lot of Teddy Swims. Really bad metal, like pirate metal or dwarf metal. I was so fried the other day. I put on a video that was like 3 hours of frog music to ribbit to. And it promised me it wasn't AI. And I'm like, well, alright, as long as you promise. Rock and metal. Listen to a lot of different electronic music as well. It did drop. You missed it. You missed it. Make playlists for my characters. You listen to the playlist to whatever character I'm in the mood to vibe with. That is cool. I'll agree that it's nerdy, but that's fantastic. I was having lunch. Playlist in Spotify. I don't use Spotify. I never have. Beatles, Kid Cudi, alt pop rock. Shocked with the amount of items I'm missing from lamplighter bags. The amount of times I did it. Those were awful, weren't they? I'm an album guy, too old for the newfangled streaming playlist. I do albums in the car. I'll download an album and put it on front to back. My problem though is that sometimes the drive is longer than the album was, and then I don't know what to do. Yumi Hamasaki, she's awesome. Patsy Clyde. I had put on some Frost Children yesterday when I was getting into it. It was electronic. Very Love Frost Children. See them live next month. It looks like a great show. It looks like a lot of fun. I could never go to something like that because I would not know what to do with myself and would be very self-conscious about not being hype enough to match the energy and like support the artist. But then I wouldn't know what to do to be hype, so I would just have like an aneurysm and then faint. Better off just bumping it at home. Current favorite band called Canon Fever. They sing about stuff from World War I in German. There you go. Bach music intricate. I don't find it relaxing because it gets my brain going. I like oscilloscope music. Strange music. New music. I see. Got VIP seats. We'll be sitting calmly enjoying it. Oh, there you go. You just punch someone mid-content. I don't know what to do, so I'm choosing violence. I'm just waiting for Dame Bloodshed. I guess I could just do... Well, I've waited this long. May as well wait. It'll come up. She'll spawn. She'll be here. She promised. Listen to anything very gay, very pop. I found a Serbian DJ that DJs gay parties in the Balkans that has set lists up on YouTube. And I was listening to that a lot. And it was funny. I didn't even realize it was in... That it was like... I didn't realize there was anything to do with the Balkans because it was just like... You know, like English language, very LA gay pop. Taking my niece and her friends to see the Cat's Eye concert movie. That should be fun for them. Going through my all the things world quest list, being reminded of all the things I don't have, but not from not trying. Never from not trying. Couldn't be us. I can't read your nemesis. Apparently. Not getting along. I'm just gonna fireball this. I cannot continue my life until links to the Gay Balkan Disco playlist. Hang on, let me find it. It'll be in my history here. Also, super cute girly from Singapore had some good set list too. Where is it? How many did I put on yesterday? Good lord. Try not to let this play. I don't actually want to play it. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. There you go. Talking about Cat's Eye, Sophia going on hiatus while Manon is still missing is crazy. I can't imagine what they're putting those girls through work-wise. Did you watch the new... They dropped a new song yesterday or the day before, recently. And people were up in arms because it was like too sexy. Which is funny because I feel like they've been doing that, but I guess this is over the line. Friends love Baba Doody, or whatever her name is. Biba dooba dee ba dooba doo. I haven't checked it out, but I know that Rob from Love Island was recommending it. And everybody's like, oh my god, he's got taste! She probably does. Taste in snakes. Worst things to have. I need to use my health potions because I'm dying. There we go. Rob loved Biba Doobity. Biba Doobie. Maybe we should check it out. Give it a chance. Purple BTS Oreos on sale in the UK now. I saw a photo, an advertisement of those. They were advertising them on YouTube, and they don't look... People tell me they're good. They don't look good. Purple's not a color that I want my Oreos to be. Here you can get a hero gear drop from Delves this week. Not clear on how. It's from using the map. I've heard you can get the map and use the map, and that will still give a hero piece, even though the Delve's not bountiful, which is weird, but that's what I heard. I didn't do it. She's in Lollapalooza, so when you see Biba Dooba Dee's Lollapalooza, the furniture starts levitating. Those Oreos are good. Got a heroic ring, can do that this week. Yeah. Purge the Vault gives you the map. Has to be an 8 with the map or it won't be hero. Needs to be tier 8 or above. There you go. Tier 8 Delver above. Use your map from the Purge the Vault quest. It's that word on the street. Beep a doopity Lollapalooza. Alright, I'm on the Quill Isle. I got a few minutes, not too many. I want to do like a little lap. See if we can kill a rare or something. Someone at Blizzard must be cackling that they can actually get us to run after this t-shirt like a dog playing fetch. Look at them run laps. Looting silly shirts. They'll really do anything, won't they? Yes, we will. Hi! Figured out a way to beat the next Delve boss without killing him. When are you gonna beat him financially? Oh. I was like, what is this? This is a weird rare. That's not the rare. This is the rare. Um... Yep, that'll work. When it takes this much time to clean the bags from the clutter, not worth it. Yeah, it was rough. Got the 8 of 8 shirts after receiving like 6 duplicates. Congratulations. Get veteran gear from doing hard prey in the Coiled Isles. I have spite skipped the push quests. Good for you. Exercise your free will. As you should. Oh my gosh, I saw the name Canopic Jar and it gave me war flashbacks. I farmed that recipe for the sandstone drake out of the Canopic Jar from archaeology in Cataclysm on a character that I no longer even have. Like, that... Not that I would be making sandstone drakes if I still had the recipe in the character, but I just remember working on it for so long. And then the erosion of time. And also me being a little fickle and changing characters a lot and then deleting old ones I don't play anymore. It all comes to pass. It all passes away. I'm gonna write a fanfic about him and make him cringe so hard that he dies. Scales of Desire. Coming soon. $99.99. Sounds like an instant New York Times bestseller. I read a sample of some, like, modern best-selling thriller book about, like, a murder. And I started reading it, and I don't know if the whole book is like this, but it was written in, like, the present tense. In a very, like, I don't know what you call the perspective, but it was freaking me out. It's just a weird way to write and read something, and I don't know if that's the trend or if it's just that book doing it. It was like it was insisting that everything was happening in real time. And it's just strange. Oh, honey, are you okay? Oh gosh. Tiki whiffed his jump. First person, sort of, but like not. But it was like everything was written in present tense, so it wasn't like she looked around for the key. She looks for the key. Like she's looking right now. It's just weird. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello. Hello, my love. Hi. Curse surge time in EU. Skibbity amongst the streets, face covered. A mysterious case. Any Battlestar Galactica fans? Oh, there must be. My neglected characters in WoW become my gold-making alts? Oh dear. Hello. Hi. Kiki, do you think we're gonna find any more rares to kill? I found a fish to not fish. I forgot this isn't my fishing. I might have to do enough abundance to get this character's fishing skill caught up as well. Because my priest is the one that's set up for midnight fishing. But if I'm going to be fishing and this is going to be my main, it's going to be weird to just like, oh no, I gotta switch to my fishing character for this. I may need to just buy a few of those items to catch up my fishing skill. On Crinkle? Hi. We found someone. We found someone. We gotta go do it. Where are they though? Are they up here? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Hi, you gotta sit in my lap. You gotta sit here. You can't go there. You cannot. All right, but if you bite my mouse cable, you're losing desk privileges, and I know you're gonna because you're looking at it. Needed to level my fishing, so I spent a couple hours getting my nether warped egg. Very nice, very nice. I am quite behind on... Don't do it. I'm quite behind on, abundance. I'm sure I have some shards to spend and some currency to spend. Are we dying? Are we dying? Are we getting anything? What do we get? We got Shadowclaw Soldier Pets. Oh, bless you. Okay. We gotta wrap up for the day, huh, baby? Huh. Yeah.
I would like to thank you all very much for joining me today. I'll be back on Wednesday, and if you keep an eye on my YouTube channel, raid guides are coming out. They'll be posted before Tuesday. Hi. And if you want any sneak peeks, that playlist that I posted in Twitch chat like an hour ago. Or if you just look at my YouTube channel's playlist, you should be able to find the Venomous Abyss playlist. You biting me. You biting me. They're up. They're coming. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the company, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Bye.